this is Demari. Welcome to my YouTube channel. And today I'm going to be doing the weekly tarot reading for the sign of Gemini. Please keep in mind, this is a general reading, so it may not apply to each and every one of you. However, you can take a look at this week's reading in regards to your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. So do take a look at your natal chart, see the corresponding zodiac signs, and see which video's title resonates for you most. Now, with regards to the spread, I'll be pulling one card from each of the 3 oracle decks I have here. So start off firstly by pulling the key energies and theme of the week from the Quantum Oracle. We'll then get some divine guidance using the Moonology deck. And then finally, we'll get some healing messages from the Healing Mantra. With regards to the tarot spread, I'll be pulling cards from the Intuitive and clarifying with the Rider-Waite. So, Gemini, let's get into your reading. So just want to shuffle your cards again. I just want to say a quick thank you to everyone who's been liking, commenting, subscribing, and even sharing my videos. It means a lot to have your continued support, so thank you so much for being a part of this community. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do, and don't forget to hit the notifications bell so you're informed of when your next set of readings go up on the channel. If you'd like a personal reading of myself, you can find the information in the description box below. Okay, so let's see what's in store for you this week. So this is going to be for the week of the 4th to the 10th of January 2021. So our first full week into the new year. So what is being revealed with Gemini at this time? Well, too many cards. Everything just came flying out for you then. So let's see. Go again. Okay. I did see this card, so I'm going to take it, seeing as this one just came out again. So you have a consciousness of lack, okay? So on some level, I feel like you're still missing the bigger picture, is what I'm getting. That's what I'm feeling from this. I don't always get that from this card. It can mean, you know, a fear mentality or a mindset of lack in multiple different ways that can manifest in various different ways. But I feel like in this case, yeah, I'm really being drawn to the bigger picture here. You're missing the bigger picture, right? You're not seeing the abundance that will come for you that will be coming in for you in the future. And I think it's because you're still dwelling on something that you perceive as being lost and never to return again, right? So we'll see what that could be in relation to. It could be in relation to a career, a job, a relationship. It can be just about anything. So we'll continue with the reading and see if it becomes clear as to exactly what that could be for you. It may be different things for different people, I imagine so. So we'll see. But there's something that you're missing here, okay? You're missing the bigger picture. You're dwelling on something that was lost, or that you feel that you were cheated out of in some way, but you're not seeing that actually there's a reason for that. So let's continue. So what does the Moonology has to say with regards to this energy? What's the divine guidance that we can provide at this time for the sign of Gemini? What will help them at this time? Yeah, this is it. Perfect. So the card you have is Give Us Moon. You're very close to achieving your goal. Okay? So this is it. I feel like you don't realize that you're not seeing how close you are to getting everything that you asked for. You're not seeing how far you've come either, because you're still very much focused on something that you feel you've lost or did not obtain. But you're not seeing the blessings that are literally on its way to your doorstep as we speak. So it's important to keep things in perspective. I feel like whatever you've been working diligently on is about to pay off, okay? It's almost there. It's not coming in just yet, but I feel like the energies are very much present. You're going to start seeing more signs that this is on its way to you this week, okay? So it's important that you really do shift your mindset out of this, lack mentality, okay? Because otherwise, there's a possibility that you could block your own blessings, okay? I feel like whatever it is, it's still gonna occur regardless, but you may not get the full extent of it, as quickly as you would have done if you weren't in this mindset. So it's important that you free up your energy, that you don't overthink things at this time, because it's only going to be a hindrance to you. It's not going to, serve you in any way. So what is the healing advice here to help shift Gemini out of this mindset? Again, perfect. So the card you have is rewriting the subconscious, okay? And the mantra here is, the more I embrace feeling good, the less often I will feel bad, okay? The more I embrace feeling good, the less often I'll feel bad. And that's it. It's saying to really focus on the positives, right? Focus on the blessings in your life. You can really turn this energy around by focusing on all the things you have to be grateful for, right? Sometimes we lose perspective and lose sight of that because we are so focused on working on a specific goal, especially if it's a particularly significant one, a big goal, and it's something that's been in the works for some time. I feel like whatever it is you've been working on for several months, if not years, okay? So it's very significant. So I understand why that's taking up so much of your time, tension, and focus. However, I feel like if you're in danger of losing sight of, you know, the other things in your life that are really, you know, nothing short of a blessing. So it's important that you keep the perspective and you know, express feelings of gratitude, okay? The more you practice gratitude on a daily basis, the more you can begin to rewrite the subconscious as it suggests, right? And the more you start to really attract more positivity into your life. So that's probably the best thing for you at this time, is to pull your attention away from the things that you feel are not working or going wrong in your life, and focus more on the things that are working, that are positive, you know, that are really serving you, because you have a lot of abundance. I get that sense of that, you know, that there is a lot of abundance in your life, but it's just this goal is kind of overshadowing all of that because it hasn't come in just yet, but it's coming, you know, it really is. So you need to keep the faith, stay positive, have belief, and you will see it manifest. I'm telling you, it's almost here. So let's go into the tarot messages now and see what else we can find out. Ah, perfect, yeah. So this is it. I feel like it's all singing on the same hymn sheet, which is what we want. Yeah, I feel like this particular reading is going to be very cut and dry, but we'll go into it now for you. So, first card you have is the Star, okay? Aquarius energy. Could be dealing with Aquarius or have it in your chart. But regardless, this is your wish, okay? This is what you've been hoping for, what you've been working towards. This is, you know, the manifestation beginning to brew in the background and start to materialize in the 3D, okay? So the best thing you can do is to really focus on alchemizing your feelings of lack, feeling like not being enough, not having enough, not accomplishing or being where you want to be, and turning that around into, you know, being very much aware of how far you've come, the work you've put in, the, you know, the small milestones that you've accomplished, you know, while you've been working towards this ambition, goal, vision, whatever it is, dream, right? So the more you focus on the small wins and really express gratitude for how far you've come, the support you've had, the blessings that are coming in from the divine, the more you'll start to see this ultimate goal begin to materialize in your 3D reality. The next card you have is the Death card, okay? So Scorpio energy. So this is it. I feel like once this occurs, right, it will begin to really transform your life. But I feel like it can't just be the fact that you've accomplished this goal, okay? Because even if you accomplish the goal, if you have the same mindset that you have now currently, it's not going to feel like a win, you know? It's going to feel almost like a somewhat empty victory. Or you're going to feel like, okay, I've accomplished this, it's great, but what's next, you know? You're never going to really take a moment to enjoy the win, right? Because you're just focusing on the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. So the best thing to do is to really transform the way you're perceiving your goals, right? Perceiving these milestones, perceiving your blessings, and really just, you know, throw yourselves into feelings of gratitude, okay? So that, I feel like once you do that, will transform your life in multiple ways. The next card you have is the Six of Swords. So this is it. This is, for me, speaking of you moving away from one mindset to another, right? Changing your approach, changing the way you view things, right? So that you do regain that sense of perspective. Because I'm getting that very strongly, like a loss of perspective. And not to say that you don't have it, it's just a temporary loss, okay? But I feel like you are going to start bringing things back to center once again. Next card you have is the Queen of Swords in reverse. So this is specifically associated with Libra. Could be significant. But I feel like with the Queen of Swords in reverse, it's really saying that there is an assumption that keeps repeating in your mind because of whatever you experienced in the past or whatever difficulties, challenges you had with trying to accomplish this goal. You may be very dismissive and just assume the worst, right? Assume that it's not going to come together, that nothing ever works out in your favor. And it might make you a bit cold and cynical, okay? So you really need to work on that energy if that's the case. Because that's not going to help you bring this wish fulfillment. If you're coming from that energy, you're just going to end up rejecting it. That's the energy you're putting out into the universe currently, is rejection. Because on some level, that's what you're feeling, either consciously or unconsciously, right? Next card you have is the King of Pentacles. So Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, specifically associated with Taurus, okay? So yeah, I feel like this is what you're not realizing is that, again, you are very abundant. You're someone who easily manifests abundance. This can also be an employee, an employer, a boss, right? A manager. This can be a business owner. This is someone who has a lot of abundance and is able to provide, okay? They have more than enough to go around, is what I'm saying. So you could be self-employed, or you could have a promotion coming up for you if that's what you've been waiting on, okay? It could be that if you have gone into business or you're freelancing or anything like that, that you have some really lucrative offers, projects, right, coming in for you that will really help you to accomplish whatever your goal is. But whatever it is, I feel like this is about your stability, okay? This is the cementation of being stable, being very much grounded in your environment, having more than enough to go around, essentially. So that's what I feel like you will be moving in towards the energy of. Even if, for example, this is someone offering you an opportunity, I feel like as such, you will also embody this energy as a result, right? Because it's something that's very lucrative. And then finally, the last card you have is the Three of Pentacles. So again, this is really speaking of teamwork. And the best way to do that is work with the universe and those who are directly involved with this endeavor, right? Whatever it is. The more you work with the universe rather than against it, the better it's going to be, right? The more you're going to see things turning around for the betterment. Okay, so let's go into the clarifications now. So I'm just going to do another quick shuffle of your cards. I always shuffle the cards before I begin any reading, but I like to go again on camera. But yeah, it's looking good, right? There's a lot to be grateful for. I almost said Aquarius, and I think it's because I've looked at the star card just then, but Gemini. You have a lot to be grateful for, okay? So if you can just keep perspective, right? And not allow, whatever it is. I think like it's not just whatever occurred in the past or feeling like you didn't accomplish a goal in the past and being concerned that it won't happen now. I think it's also about, timing as well. I feel like you feel like you're running out of patience on some level because it's been a long time coming. But don't lose faith now, not when you've come this far. I almost said Aquarius again, and that's because I just pulled the star twice. So I feel like for some of you, you're either dealing with an Aquarius or you have Aquarius in your chart, because that's coming through really strongly, and I keep wanting to say Aquarius even though it's for you, Gemini. So, I mean, if you're dealing with an Aquarius, I feel like this reading is going to be particularly prominent for you at this time. Okay? That doesn't have to be someone that you were romantically involved in. This could have been someone that you were working with, right? But it could have been a partnership on that level as well. Okay, so clarifying the star card here, you have the Four of Cups, water energy, and the Eight of Pentacles, earth. So, yeah. This is what I'm talking about. The universe is trying to give you what you're asking for, but because of the energy and mindset that you're in, you're unknowingly delaying your own wish fulfillment. And I did get a sense of that, and that's confirming that. It's like you've put all of this work into this goal, into this vision, this dream. Why would you then go and sabotage it just because you're not seeing the results as quickly as you had hoped, right? Or it didn't come in the form that you thought it would arrive in, okay? But what you're asking for is coming in. So it's important that you really address whatever this is, right? That's causing you to be in that energy of feeling like it's not right, or it's not coming, or feeling like you should give up, or just generally being disheartened. I get that sense of being disheartened. Clarifying the Death card here. You have the High Priestess, that's Pisces energy, and you have the Queen of Wands in reverse, that's specifically Aries, okay, I believe. So, interesting combination. Yeah, there's definitely a change occurring here, right? I feel like this goal, even though you've almost accomplished whatever it is, it requires a certain change, right? In order for it to truly manifest, a change is required from within, okay? You have to change from within in regards to how you look at things currently, how you perceive abundance, how you perceive blessings, right? And the way you approach manifestations. But I feel like you're gaining this clarity, you're kind of coming to the understanding that perhaps you were blocking your blessings because of the energy you're in. You're coming to understand that now. So now you're getting into a point where you know that you have to start really balancing your energy, right? Because I feel like on some levels you might have started to get a bit angsty, a bit demanding as well, because you were getting fed up of waiting. And then that's when the impulsive energy might come in. That's when you might start to, rattle a few cages, because you feel you're being overlooked, even though that's not the case. It's just divine timing is at play here. So we really need to transform this energy, right? The Queen of Wands energy in reverse is someone who is maybe jealous of the success of others, that tries to imitate and copy rather than stand in their own truth and power and authenticity, right? So just be aware that you don't fall too much into that energy. But I feel like if any sign of that has been appearing, which I feel like on some level it may have, maybe not jealousy, but, maybe a slight bitterness or anger or something like that. But I feel like that's changing, okay? You're going to start to transform that into a much more positive and ascendant way of looking at things, knowing that it is meant for you and it's coming, rather than worrying about what anyone else is doing or who else might get that opportunity, right? Clarifying the Six of Swords, you have the Star card again, so as I said, strong Aquarius energy appearing here, and you have the Four of Wands in reverse. Yeah, so this is it. So you're kind of moving away from, I feel, something that didn't quite come together, right? I think there was a partnership in the past. It could have been romantic, but I do get a sense this dream that you have is more about long-term goals. It could involve, wanting a commitment on that level, settling down and it not happening. But I do get a strong sense this is career related for the majority of you, but take it however it resonates, okay? But some form of partnership didn't quite pan out in the end, right? And I feel like what you're not realizing is that you thought this was your wish fulfillment, it's what you asked for, but it didn't quite come together. And based on that, you feel that, it's never going to happen. But what you don't realize is that that wasn't the opportunity that was meant to go the distance. The one that is coming in for you, okay? Clarifying the Queen of Swords in reverse, you have the Temperance card, so Sagittarius energy, and you have the 10 of Cups in reverse. So again, it's saying, listen, patience is needed, divine timing's at play, alchemization is required, okay? You also have to be ready to receive this blessing, and right now, you're not quite there yet. You're almost ready, but you're not quite, because you need to alchemize these more negative emotions, okay? And these feelings of being impatient, of feeling like you're being left out, feeling like maybe I'm not good enough, like all of those kind of shadow aspects as well may be coming up a little bit for you at this time. So it's important that you alchemize that you take the time to really change the way you view it, okay? Try and approach this with a different energy, a more positive outlook. Stay open-minded as well with how this will come in, because I feel like when it does come in, it's going to make you unbelievably happy. However, it may not come in quite in the way you expect it. I think it will be a surprise in some way, but it will be a beautiful surprise. So just be aware of that also, okay? So the best thing you can do is not be dismissive of it just because it doesn't take the form that you expected it to take, right? Clarifying the King of Pentacles here. We have the Strength card in reverse, so that is Leo energy. And we have the Page of Cups, so associate that with Pisces. So, yeah. A very stable offer is coming in terms of creating, material abundance and fulfillment, okay? That's why I really get a sense of it being something work-related. There could be someone very grounded and stable that's trying to come in and offer you something that they know is going to bring a lot of emotional fulfillment for you. I feel like when this comes in finally, when you finally accomplish this goal or this offer comes in, it's going to be quite emotionally overwhelming because you've waited so long for this to come in and it finally comes in. So I feel like you will be a little bit overwhelmed when this finally takes place, but it's almost there. So right now, it's asking you to really just stay patient, you know, stay positive, keep focused. I know it's not been easy. This will be a hard-won goal, right? But you can do this, okay? This is what it's telling you. You can do this, so keep the faith because it is coming. And then finally, clarifying the Three of Pentacles. You have the Four of Swords in reverse, air energy, and you have the King of Wands in reverse. So this is interesting because we have the King and Queen of Wands both in reverse. So this could be in regards to a partnership that failed in the past and you both went separate ways, right? And as such, because you're both having to make plans, you know, different plans than you had originally discussed, it's been difficult, okay? It's been draining and you've had to really pull back and focus on what it is that you want solely for yourself at this time. If this is a past partnership that kind of came to a head, I feel like there is healing required here. There is, again, a need to really take a look at how you view the situation. Perception is everything, that's what I'm getting. And with the King of Wands in reverse, that's Leo energy, by the way. So we have Leo showing up strongly in your reading as well. And Pisces, to be fair. I feel like it's a case of, yeah. It's important that you don't let your ego get the better of you. Because like I said, I don't think this is going to come in the form that you expect it. So the best thing you can do in the meantime, while you're still diligently working on things and waiting for this opportunity to come in, is to really address the imbalance when it comes to your ego, right? How you're looking at it, because it's like, I've put all this work in, I know this is meant for me, why isn't it happening now? You know, I'm more deserving of this than anyone else. Okay, yeah, that's your ego talking. And that's only because you're getting fed up. And it's not because that's how you feel that you're better than everyone else or anything like that. It's just, you're just tired is what I'm getting, Gemini, and you're getting a bit cranky. So just really work on that and try and center yourself, okay? Meditation would really help you at this time, as well as proactively choosing to focus on the positives, focus on your blessings, and just know that it is coming, okay? So I really hope this helps you. Do let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you found it useful, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do, and don't forget to hit the notifications bell. And yeah, honestly, you have nothing to worry about. It is coming, right? As I said, just be open-minded as to how it will appear, the form it will take. And just know that the more that you transform your mindset from the negative to the positive, the sooner you'll be able to see this manifest, okay? So sending you guys lots of love, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.